This is a short overview of the different types of business organizations. Now, a business can be organized as either a sole proprietorship, a partnership, or a corporation. A sole proprietorship is a business owned by one person. Now, the advantages of a sole proprietorship are that it is simple to establish. It's owned by one person, it's owner control. There are tax advantages that are more favorable than corporation. Disadvantages? The sole proprietor is personally liable for all the business debts. Another disadvantage is it's pretty hard to raise money if you're a sole proprietor, and when you die, the company dies. You cannot pass on or transfer ownership. Now, a partnership is like a sole proprietor, only there are two or more people in the partnership. What are the advantages? Well, it too is simple to establish, but you have shared controls, you have more broader management experience. You're able to raise money by bringing in more people. And you still have a better tax advantage than a corporation. But what are the disadvantages? As in a sole proprietorship, every one of the partners in a partnership is personally liable for all the business debts. And again, transferring ownership could be problematic. Finally, there's the corporation. Now, a corporation is a separate legal entity. It's a taxpayer that is owned by shareholders or stockholders. So, what are the advantages of a corporation? Well, it's easier to transfer ownership. You simply sell your shares. It's easier to raise funds. The company just sells shares. There's no legal liability to the shareholders. You only lose the money you invested in the company. So there's no personal liability. And the disadvantages? Well, there's double taxation. You see, the profits are earned by the corporation. The corporation then pays taxes on them and then transfer the money to you, the shareholder, and you pay taxes. However, it must be said that most businesses are organized as corporations because of that limited liability. Now, if you're doing business with a company, you should be able to identify if that company is a corporation and therefore the owners are not liable to repay the debts, only the company. And you would know that by the way the company's name is displayed. It could be called ABC Inc. Inc. meaning it's incorporated. Or it could be called ABC Corp. And that is short for corporation. Or if at the end of the name, ABC, it says LLC. Now, LLC stands for Limited Liability Corporation. And then that way you can identify if a business is organized by a corporation. And that concludes the short overview of business organizations.